Welcome, viewers, to a journey that each one of us embarks on in our lives. The journey from failure to success. This expedition is not about the destination, but about the journey itself. It's about the courage to continue that counts, not the fall. It's about standing up each time we stumble, dusting ourselves off and marching forward with an unwavering spirit. This video will take you on a voyage, painting a new perspective on failure and success. It will show you that failure is not the end, but rather a stepping stone towards success. It's a lesson, a teacher, a guide that shows us where we need to improve. It's about understanding that success is not a straight line, but a path filled with twists and turns. So buckle up and prepare to see failure in a new light. Let's embark on this journey together, and remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Have you ever heard about the overnight success myth? Well, it's nothing more than a fallacy. Let's dive right into it. We often hear tales of individuals who seemingly catapult to stardom, wealth, or acclaim overnight. Headlines scream their triumphs, painting a picture of instant success. But here's the truth. It's a myth, an illusion, a misunderstanding of what success truly entails. Consider some of the world's most influential figures. Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs. Did they just wake up one day, stumble upon a golden opportunity and become who we know them as today? Absolutely not. Their journeys were marred by failure, rejection, and adversity. Gates's first company was a spectacular failure. Oprah was fired from her first television job. Jobs was ousted from his own company, yet these setbacks didn't deter them. They continued to persevere, to strive, to work relentlessly towards their goals. Success, you see, isn't a destination you arrive at overnight. It's a long, winding road filled with potholes of failure, detours of uncertainty, and sometimes roadblocks of rejection. It's a journey that demands patience, resilience, and an unwavering belief in oneself. It's about picking yourself up, dusting off the disappointment, and marching forward, even when the odds are stacked against you. And the most important part? It's about embracing each failure as a stepping stone, a learning opportunity, a chance to refine your approach and come back stronger. Every no gets you closer to a yes. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is a lesson in disguise. So the next time you come across a story of overnight success, remember this. Behind that shining accomplishment is a mountain of unseen efforts, countless failures, and an unyielding spirit. Success isn't born overnight. It's cultivated through relentless, hard work, unwavering determination, and ceaseless resilience. Remember, there's no such thing as an overnight success. It's the result of constant efforts and overcoming numerous failures. Now let's talk about embracing failure. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But trust us, it's not. Failure. It's a word that many of us fear. We often see it as a dead end, the opposite of success, but what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if failure isn't the enemy of success, but a part of it? You see, failure is not a final destination, but a pit stop on the road to success. It's the universe's way of telling us to pause, rethink, and re-strategize. It's a time for reflection and learning. It's a time for growth. Think about it. Every time we fail, we learn something. We learn what doesn't work. We learn where our weaknesses lie. We learn to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and move forward with newfound knowledge and determination. In essence, failure teaches us resilience. And resilience, my friends, is the key to success. It's what keeps us going when the going gets tough. It's what pushes us to try again and again and again until we finally achieve our goals. So why do we fear failure? Well, it's because we're programmed to avoid pain. We instinctively shy away from things that are uncomfortable, that challenge us, that make us question our abilities. But it's in these moments of discomfort, these moments of failure, that we experience the most growth. Imagine if Thomas Edison had given up after his first few attempts at creating the light bulb. We might still be living in the dark, but he didn't give up. He embraced his failures, learned from them, and used them to fuel his journey towards success. So the next time you fail, don't beat yourself up about it. Instead, see it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of yourself. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. So don't fear failure. Instead, embrace it, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone to success. Turning failure into success may seem like a daunting task, but it's not impossible. It's about flipping the script, viewing failure not as a dead end, but as a detour on your road to success. So, how do we navigate these detours? Let's dive right in. First, let's adjust our mindset. It's all in the mind, you see. Instead of viewing failure as a setback, see it as a setup for a comeback. Change your perspective. Remember, you haven't failed, you've just found a way that doesn't work. You're one step closer to finding a way that does. Next, let's talk about setting realistic goals. The key word here is realistic. If your goal is to climb Mount Everest and you've never even hiked a hill, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Start small, set achievable targets. With each target you hit, your confidence will grow, and so will your ability to tackle bigger challenges. Now, let's pay attention to our mistakes. Yes, you heard me right. Embrace your mistakes. They're your teachers in disguise. Failure is feedback. It shows you what isn't working so you can find out what will. Don't sweep your mistakes under the rug, dissect them, learn from them. They're the stepping stones to your success. Finally, persistence is key. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about staying the course, even when the road gets rough. Remember, the most beautiful views come after the hardest climb. So don't give up when you're faced with failure. Instead, use it as fuel to push harder, to go further. Remember, the journey from failure to success is not a straight path. It's a winding road with ups and downs. But with the right mindset and actions, you can turn your failures into success. It's all about perspective. So let's stop fearing failure and start embracing it. After all, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. That's the real measure of success. Before we conclude, let's talk about the real meaning of success. Success. It's a word that carries a world of interpretations. For some, it's a mansion in the hills. For others, it's a well-paying job. But is success merely a destination? Is it just about reaching the peak? Let's rethink this. Success isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about the grit, the determination, the resilience that propels you forward. It's about the countless nights you spend refining your craft, the countless times you fall and pick yourself up, the countless moments you choose to persevere despite the odds. It's about the lessons learned along the way, lessons that shape you, mold you, and make you who you are. It's about growth. It's about transformation. It's about becoming a better version of yourself, one step at a time. Success is not a point on a map. It's not a finish line to cross. It's a mindset. It's a journey. It's an ongoing process of learning, growing, and evolving. It's about embracing each setback as a stepping stone, each failure as a lesson, each challenge as an opportunity. It's about finding joy in the journey and satisfaction in the progress. Success is about the person you become along the way. It's about the values you uphold, the character you build, the integrity you maintain. It's about the impact you make, the lives you touch, the difference you create. Success is not just about achieving your goals, it's about who you become in the process. It's about being proud of the person you see in the mirror. It's about being at peace with yourself, knowing that you gave it your all, knowing that you lived true to your values, knowing that you made a difference. That, my friends, is the real meaning of success. So, keep striving, keep learning, and remember, it's not failure, it's the road to success. Thank you for joining us on this journey from failure to success.